What pairs better than a cheeseburger and fries, peanut butter and jelly? Well, it is Sonora Wildcat Athletics on a Friday night. That's the best pairing. Amador Buffaloes come into Bud Castle Gymnasium to face off against the Sonora Wildcats as we start the final year of Motherlode League play as we know it. For years, we've seen the Motherlode League with 6 teams: Bret Hart, Calaveras, Amador, Argonaut, Sonora, and Somerville. But this is the final year we get to see these teams play against each other for a league title. And Sonora, year after year, has been that front runner. Calaveras, in the past few years, has sentenced themselves to be right there with Sonora, even claiming the title last year. But tonight, this day, is the start of the final series of who will have the Motherlode League title. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, my producer, Jeremy Hurtado. We have Cole Parkin and Pride Wright on our cameras tonight. Sonora Wildcats come into this matchup 8-10 overall record, while the Amador Buffaloes come in at 2-12. Amador in the preseason rankings fall to the bottom. Bret Hart currently at the top with the only winning record out of the league teams. They currently stand at 10-7. Sonora 8-10, Argonaut 8-10, Calaveras 7-10, Somerville 3-9, and then Amador at that bottom 2-12. But you look at some of the opponents that Amador has faced off against, they have decided to take most of their efforts into the Sacramento area where their future league it will be held. They played Union Mine in the very first game of the season back on November 17th. They lost by 22 points, which is a lot, but they also put up 55 points against Union Mine, who last year ended up going near the end of the Sac Joaquin Section Division Championship game. So that is a very tough game. You lost by 22, but you also put up 55 points, which is not easy in a high school game, especially against a team at that caliber. They've also played against El Dorado. They've played against Dixon, West Campus, Ben Holt Academy, in which Sonora played in the first round of the playoffs last year. You look at all these teams, and sure, they've lost 12 of their 14 games, but they haven't been the easiest opponents either. So that's something to look at Amador as we enter tonight's matchup. On the other side, the Sonora Wildcats nearing that 500 mark on the season, and they've lost against a couple of tough teams like Golden Valley. They lost by 7 points, but Golden Valley is the number one team in the Merced area. They lost to Ripon by 10 points, which is another very difficult team in the Central Valley. They took down Liberty Ranch twice. They've played McNair. They've taken down some of these teams that they've seen in the past years, but the rivalry just isn't as strong at this point. Looking at Ripon Christian, they lost by 19 points, and Ripon Christian is one of those favorites in the section as well. Then they played against Pittman, one of the powerhouses in basketball at Columbia College here locally, and they lost 55-27, and the team didn't shoot well, and that's been the story for the Sonora Wildcats. If they shoot well, it's almost a guaranteed win. If they don't shoot well, then they're going to have a lot of issues. So we're going to see very quickly tonight if Sonora's shooting game is on fire, then they most likely will have a win, and they could start off league exactly the way they want. But if they don't start shooting well, then Amador has a real chance to topple over the strong-standing Sonora Wildcats, who have been a front-runner in the Motherlode League. Sonora Wildcats also have been riddled with injuries, and that has been hurting this team as the season progresses. Jack Serena is the most recent additive to the injured reserve, in which he fractured his ankle and he's not going to be able to play. He'll be out for a couple of weeks. But along with him, you had Luke Otterson, who went out a couple of weeks ago, and unfortunately he most likely will not return for the rest of the season. But he was a big part of the team because of his size alone. Jack Serena's a guard, and sure, he does a lot for the team, but they don't have size. They don't have the height. And so Amador, Argonaut, these other teams that have taller players are going to come into each gymnasium, look at the Sonora Wildcat team, and say they can't get inside because we have such taller players that it's going to be hard for them to go up against us. So Jack Serena is out. Luke Otterson is out. A couple of more players as well. So tonight, only standing with 9 players, you have John Curran, who is a 2-year varsity player, only a junior this year, played on varsity last year as a sophomore. You have Noah Wright, the Edwards twins between Roger Edwards and Riley Edwards. And then Wyatt Holt, the junior center, standing at 6'2", the most height they have on the team, getting a start today with those other 4. And they're at Bud Castle Gymnasium, one of the hardest places to play in the county and in league.
Please respect them tonight. You may not agree with every call they make. We ask that you respect their decisions and provide a positive environment for our student athletes tonight. And at this time, if everybody on your feet, gentlemen, please remove your caps. We pay respect to this great nation we live in, the freedoms that it affords, by the playing of our national anthem.
Last game for the Sonora Wildcats was actually against a league opponent, but not a league game. Bret Hart they played against in the Oakdale Holiday Tournament. They took a victory there, 56-45, and Bret Hart, just in that showing alone, showed that they're not going to let Sonora dominate in league play. They were that close to a victory, 11 points, which you can look at saying, hey, that's, a few possessions. We still won that game handily. But when it comes down to it, it's outside league. It was a game that didn't really matter, and Bret Hart is still trying to push together over this league opponent of the Sonora Wildcats. So that was the last game that has Sonora played, and that was back on December 29th. And now back at home for league play, it is the Amador Buffaloes starting us off at Bud Castle Gymnasium. First shot won't go down for the Buffaloes. Looking at their starting five, it's Anthony LaPelusa, Bryce Applegate, Landon Ray, Colton Earl, and Johnny Melton. And here we go. It is the Wildcats starting off with a three, John Curran. Like I had mentioned in the pregame, if the Sonora Wildcats come out shooting and are hot from the outside, it can be almost a guaranteed win. But if they don't, it's going to take a lot more effort. So, starting good with John Curran's three. Defense stepping up big too. John Curran and Riley Edwards moving towards half court, trying to stop the ball early and not allowing anything from the Buffaloes offense. Trying to find something from the baseline, just a second away from a 5-second violation. Riley Edwards continuing to pick up that great defensive energy early on in this game. Both Edwards twins like to make sure that their defensive presence is made aware. 5 seconds on the shot clock for the Buffaloes. Need to get something off. Pass is tipped by Roger Edwards, creating a turnover by the Buffaloes. Edwards drives right inside, and Riley Edwards creeps it right over the rim. Wildcats off to a hot start, 5-0. Curran picking up full court press, nearly deflecting the first pass, and a pass out of bounds over the head of Landon Ray, the intended target. Gives it right back to the Wildcats, who forced their second turnover. Roger Edwards keeps the handle. Hand off to Riley. Noah Wright awaiting on the right side wing. A pass to John Curran underneath. Using the defender as some balance. Puts it off the backboard. In for two more. 7-0 start for the Sonora Wildcats. Buffaloes looking for their first one and passes it to the wrong team. The women just played a couple moments ago. Thought they were still on the court for a moment. Riley Edwards trying to breeze past the defender. Landon Ray got a little too handsy. That'll be our first foul in the game. Pass to Noah Wright is deflected, kept alive, but no other Buffalo wanted to make the effort to move down court and possibly keep that possession alive. Noah Wright unleashes his first triple. Nothing but net. Points to the stands. 10-0 start for the Wildcats, and nothing coming from the Amador bench quite yet. Curran, the steal in transition. Dips it out to Wright. Sidesteps. Cuts to the middle. Inside the paint. Backdoor pass. And the dish underneath finds two more. Riley Edwards makes it a 12-0 game with the assist from Noah Wright. It is the Sonora Wildcats missing almost nothing.
Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, Social Security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Sonora Wildcats 12-0 start to start league play. And here has a chance to go by more. Noah Wright move it down court, and we have a foul in the backcourt before Sonora has a chance to capitalize on it. Actually, they say it's a double dribble instead. So the first turnover by the Sonora Wildcats, and it's just a simple double dribble. Simple violation. Amador gets it stolen away again. It's Roger Edwards. Coast to coast, right hand, easy bucket by Roger Edwards. And the smiles creeping across the faces of this Wildcat team as they are currently shutting out the Buffaloes 3 minutes in. And we have a travel. Easy call by the official on the baseline. Stutter stepped all the way through his lane. Noah Wright, John Curran, Roger and Riley Edwards, and Wyatt Holt still the 5 on the court for Sonora. Pass deflected into the hands of Curran. Finds Wright for his second three. Not going to go as it battles its way out. Roger Edwards steps on the baseline as he bats the ball back into play. It'll turn it over to the Buffaloes. Full court press coming from the Wildcats. Up court pass to the corner, swings it across, and there was a wall of Wildcats that deflected that pass off of him, and Noah Wright trying to get that acrobatic move from the green side rectangle. Ends up leading to a Wyatt Holt free throw line exchange. He'll have 2.
Number 1, Bryce Applegate, his first personal, second team foul, shooting 2 for the Wildcats.
Was Bryce Applegate picking up the foul there. Wyatt Holt dropping down free throw number 1. Short technical difficulty while we were just away. Noah Wright hit his second three-pointer, and that puts up the Wildcats 20-0 now over the Amador Buffaloes. The Buffaloes catalyst from the baseline. It is Landon Ray, gets it inside. Buffaloes still looking for those first points, fighting for it hard inside the paint. Backing in, fouled is Wyatt Holt, and this is Johnny Melton heading to the line. The timeout has been called. Wildcats 20 to the Amador Buffaloes 0.
Your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with 0 money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
Sonora Wildcats 20-0 over the Amador Buffaloes' first league matchup. Wyatt Holt just picked up a foul, sending Johnny Melton to the free throw line. Buffaloes, the chance to put their first points on the board. They do just that. From the free throw line, Melton, the 6'3" junior. Goes 2 for 2. Wildcats still keeping the same 5 on the court. Noah Wright, John Curran, Riley and Roger Edwards, and Wyatt Holt. Fake pass, Riley Edwards steps into a 3, battles its way out. Pass is tipped out to Edwards. Curran will take the inside, kick it back out. Edwards again from the outside, knockdown 3. Roger Edwards extending the shooting of the Sonora Wildcats. Buffaloes, although they're now on the board, still have yet to make a shot from the field. Pass is deflected again. It's Riley Edwards leading the charge. To his left is Curran. Gets it to him with the left-hand lay. John Curran. Wildcats cannot be stopped offensively or defensively. Just getting their hands in every situation. And here, Johnny Melton has all 4 points for the Buffaloes. And finally, the first made field goal attempt for the Buffaloes. But also in doing so, he batted the ball towards the baseline after the made shot. So the officials are going to give him a delay of game warning. He has to be careful with. It's not something you see very often. But just in case he does it again, the officials can certainly give him a technical foul on the next one. Buffaloes breaking the press and deflected again. I think the Wildcats may have more deflected passes than Amador has passes completed. 3 from the outside. Buffaloes will exchange this one. Bryce Applegate, the 5'8" junior, knocks it down from the outside. And all it takes is one shot to get the offense moving. Right, with another sidearm pass to Curran on the left wing. Slowing up that offense. Holt will be the last to touch it as it glides off his fingertips. But once more, the Wildcats still not backing down. The full court press is going to stand strong. And creates the turnover. You don't have to get a steal, you just have to create a bad pass. Back to Holt, underneath, fades from the basket and puts it down off the backboard. Back to a 20-point game with the find to Wyatt Holt. 10-second backcourt violation. The Wildcat defensive pressure is unmatched. Final minute of the first quarter. The Sonora Wildcats lead by 20. We've still yet to see a substitution for Sonora. Edwards and Curran playing pass back on 2 opposite sides of the court. Meanwhile, Noah Wright will meet him in the middle and knock it down. Downtown Sonora is just a couple feet away, and he's hitting from there. Buffaloes meet down the middle. Wright will pick up a foul. Shot won't go. It'll create some free throws for Bryce Applegate. Watch this again. Good move in motion. Wyatt Holt was trying to get there. Applegate caught it on the way through. And Noah Wright, it's a good foul, making sure he missed and has to earn his points from the free throw line. Four of the 9 points of Amador have been earned at the free throw line. No shot clock for the Wildcats. 10 seconds and counting. Wright will give it up to Edwards. Pump fakes, drops it to the middle. Wyatt Holt up and down. Kicks off the right side. Still 3 seconds to unleash. And no shot will go down for Sonora in the final possession, but that still leads 30-9 the Sonora Wildcats, absolutely dominating in the first Motherlode League matchup of the season.
Minners Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minners Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
Checking in for Amador, number 3, Landon Ray. Also back in number 31, Johnny Melton.
(34-9), Sonora Wildcats leading the Amador Buffaloes. 6.5 to play in the second quarter. Buffaloes still struggling offensively. The Sonora Wildcats, time after time after time, never failing. Here's Wright. This three will miss off the side of the rim, but it stays with Sonora as it's batted away by Landon Ray.
For Sonora, number 22, Cooper Alberto, number 5.
And now we have our first substitutions for the Sonora Wildcats. Isaac Aarons, Cooper Alberto, and Q Solis. Solis is in the corner, pushes back to Edwards. Solis, catch and shoot. Three is good, knocked down. Quentin Solis. 'And another bad pass nearly finds its way into the stands.
And for the Buffaloes, number 11, Cody Wiley.
37-9. 7-point run for Sonora starting the second quarter. Blocked from behind. Aarons was going up strong. The Amador Buffaloes with probably their strongest play of the game so far. We'll watch this closer. Aarons got it underneath from Alberto, and Landon Ray just went up from behind and denied it. 10 seconds to shoot for Sonora. Solis, ball in control. Solis is back in the corner, cuts baseline, has to get rid of it. It is turned over, but Edwards is right back there to steal it from Cody Smiley. Pass up court, was looking for the next pass before having the ball in possession. Another turnover. Curran from the wing. Wildcats still looking to that outside shooting. Not pushing the middle as much as we thought in the second quarter. Curran's in the corner. Edwards takes the middle. Solis will grab it from the wing. Too much muscle on his outside attempt. Pass deflected again by Curran. Backdoor pass. He was challenged, but it gets tipped out and then fouled on the secondary. Curran misses the first free throw, and we have two substitutions coming in for Amador. Miles Cowan will come in, as well as number 25, Colton Earl, the 5'11" senior. Curran goes 1 of 2, and the Buffaloes still haven't scored in the second quarter. Backdoor pass hits the rim and comes down to Sonora. It looked like one of the best plays that the Buffaloes could have ended up having, but just too much muscle on the pass. Finds the rim instead of the player. From the outside, three is unleashed and bricked off the block. Edwards splits the Buffaloes, but still couldn't keep it in. You have to admire the effort that Riley Edwards has put into trying to save those, but you always have to watch out for your feet that you're not going out of bounds when you're trying to save those. Noah Wright will re-enter the game. Riley Edwards exits. So right now on the bench, you have Riley Edwards, John Curran, Parker Moore, and Wyatt Holt. But Amador Buffaloes finally connect in the second quarter. Johnny Melton with the bulk of the points for the Amador Buffaloes. He has 7 of the team's 12. Roger Edwards floating away from 16 feet out. Misses that and goes the Buffaloes' way as Cooper Alberto pushed it off the baseline. Cooper Alberto picks up a foul. That is the first in the second quarter on Sonora. Up and down, top of the arc. It's Johnny Melton leading the team in scoring. Edwards from the wing. The outside is hot. Sonora Wildcats break the 40-point barrier in the first half. 41-12. Alberto tries closing it off and too much contact on the sideline. That'll be Alberto's second. Ball's given away again. Cooper Alberto will earn a steal. Here's Solis, double team, gives it out to Wright. Buffaloes have to watch the outside, they have to watch the inside, because although the Sonora Wildcats lineup is small, we've seen John Curran, we've seen Noah Wright, and Quentin Solis all get inside the middle, and the Edwards, of course, they're not the tallest of players either, but their physicality, nothing drives them away from the basket. More free throws to the Sonora Wildcats.
Fouls on number 5, Miles Cowan, his second, third team foul. Shooting 2 for the Wildcats, Isaac Burns. Back in the game for Buffalo, number 3, Landon Ray, also checking in number 22, Henry Hot Dog Hudson.
Line violation on the shooter. When you're shooting free throws, you have to wait until that ball hits the rim before you can move past that free throw line. And it irritates some shooters because they know that they missed the shot and they want to go get it. They have to wait until that ball hits the rim. And that's what Isaac Earns got caught up on here. Travel against Miles Cowan, the Sonora Wildcats. Just time and time again, being in the right place at the right time. Nearly forcing that travel. Seems like an odd thing to say, to force a travel, but he was able to get in front, bounced off him, and took an extra step because of that. Here's the attack, scoop up and under, doesn't go, hits the side of the backboard, and here's Roger Edwards. Alberto drives the middle, sidesteps with the right hand. Edwards to Wright. He's wide open, 8 feet behind the line, comes up a half-foot short. Alberto, he'll set up for 3. Up and over. Edwards will be the last to touch it. Lost it again. Final 45 seconds of the first half. Sonora leads 41-12. Noah Wright, Q Solis, Roger Edwards, Cooper Alberto, and Isaac Aarons. Currently the 5-4 Sonora. Half-second difference between shot and game clock. Sonora still working their game plan, possibly looking for the final shot. Three to get it off. Wright steps just inside the line, and it'll count as it goes through. 43-12 is the score heading into the half, and the Sonora Wildcats held to just a 13-point second quarter. They lead 43-12 in the first Motherlode League matchup of the season.
SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, Social Security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
At Deo, our purpose is to provide you with the best quality drink available and the fastest service. Now with 10 little yellow drive-through coffee shops in the foothills of the Sierra Nevada. Voted best cup of coffee 16 years in a row. Check out our menu and locations at deoespresso.com.
SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, Social Security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
At Deo, our purpose is to provide you with the best quality drink available and the fastest service. Now with 10 little yellow drive-through coffee shops in the foothills of the Sierra Nevada. Voted Best Cup of Coffee 16 years in a row. Check out our menu and locations at deoespresso.com.
And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs.
A 12-point second quarter for the Sonora Wildcats, but they still lead 43-12 over the Amador Buffaloes in the first Motherlode League matchup of the season. The Sonora Wildcats trying to go en route, hopefully taking the final league title in the Motherlode League as we know it. But starting us off in the second half, the Amador Buffaloes knock one down with Bryce Applegate. We'll count that one for three. He had 5 points in the first half. one made three, so that's the second of the game. And he had 2 of those points from the free throw line as well. Then the only other player that scored for Amador was Johnny Melton, number 31. He had 7 points, 1 from the outside and 2 from the free throw line as well. So 4 of their 12 points came from the free throw line, and then the rest came from outside in three-point shooting. Then for the Sonora Wildcats, let's break this down. A lot of scoring happening, starting with Riley Edwards, 6 points for him. Noah Wright went for 12 points with 4 made three-pointers. Roger Edwards, 10 points with 2 made three-pointers. Q Solis, 1 made 3 for 3 points. Isaac Earns was one of the only players not to score for Sonora. Jonathan Curran had 8 points with 1 made 3. Wyatt Holt, 5 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And that summed up the first half as Noah Wright. What a move. Euro stepped inside, flicked it up with the right hand, got the spin as it creeped through the net. 45-15. Sonora Wildcats continuing to dominate. Edwards drives the baseline. Noah Wright didn't see him in time, but Sonora, although they want to attack fast, they don't want to do anything out of hand that may turn the ball over. So they're moving this ball well, they're moving it correctly, and not forcing anything that may give the ball up to the opposite team. And Wyatt Holt will be fouled here. He'll earn 2 more free throws as Miles Cowan picks up a foul. And watch this, Noah Wright, Euro step through the defenders, and then the extra additive pressure from Hot Dog Hodson came across, but Wright somehow snuck his arms underneath and was able to wrap it up and around. What we saw in the first half was a lot of bad passes by Amador. They had the right idea of passing to the right player, but it just wasn't a designated pass, getting it to a player within the limitations that that player had available to them. So here in the second half, we already see, although it's only a few minutes in, that they are making better passes and just taking their time instead of really forcing a pass just in a direction. Hot Dog Hodson picks up a foul here. We'll take a closer look at this. Riley Edwards heard the oohs and the ahs from both sides of the stadium, the stands, but we'll have some free throws after that whistle. Edwards hits both. And Edwards staying in the play, nearly stripping it out after the first pass. Buffaloes need to get it past within just 2 seconds. Got it across in time. Buffaloes knocks it down from the outside. Landon Ray. 3-point shooting has been good, not just for the Wildcats, but for the Buffaloes as well. Half of their points came from outside in the first half. Edwards, the drive, popcorn machine, puts it up and it doesn't come down. Edwards hits the deck inside as Curran will still try to make the move for Sonora. They had a reset on the shot clock, and Edwards will answer back from the left side wing in front of the Wildcat bench. Edwards tips it back up and into play. Buffaloes will move it down. Hot Dog across court. Right, the steal, looking up to Edwards. Pops it up and down. One power dribble inside and finishes with the right hand. Up by 33, halfway through the third. Stolen across by Wyatt Holt. One defender is down there, tries to spin out of it. Curran will pick it up and finish it off for the Wildcats. Backcourt violation by the Buffaloes.
And for the Buffaloes, number 25, Cole Earl, and number 31, Johnny Melton.
So that Last possession by Sonora, the upcourt pass finding Riley Edwards. Just the transitional baskets by Sonora alone. Wright thought about taking the deep shot, but just enough added pressure of Johnny Melton. Stands at 6'3", and then he has that added reach. Melton inside, good move himself. Was able to spin through the rectangle and finish it off. Curran to Wright, steps into it. That one's good. Nothing but net. Noah Wright as he spins down to go and play defense. 58-22. Wildcats will nearly clear the bench. Solis, Alberto, and Aarons will enter into play for Sonora. It'll be Roger Edwards, Wyatt Holt, and Noah Wright exiting. Official was a little early on the jump ball call as that one came busting loose. But the call was made either way, and Sonora with the alternating possession will have this in their control. 58-22, 3 minutes left in the third. John Curran, Solis, Earns, Riley Edwards, and Cooper Alberto are the 5 Wildcats. Solis floats it up, battles off the rim. Melton trying to switch court. And the Sonora Wildcat defense will continue to play that full court press. Edwards leads it up to Solis, being tracked down from behind, but he'll be able to finish before they get there. Nice use of the backboard by Carter DeVore. Alberto straight down the middle. DeVore swings it from right to left, fading away, comes up way short. Solis inside. Gets it again. Q Solis right down the middle. Melton goes up against Earns. Buffalo's caught on a travel. Colton Earl was on the sideline. Looked like he's going to exit after that one. Final 50 seconds of the third quarter. Wildcats 62, Buffaloes 24. John Curran, my goodness, gliding inside and finishing with his back to the basket. Here's Curran again, straight down the middle. Came out clean. Here goes Melton the other way. Has the basket in front of him. He's able to easily dish that down. No shot clock for Sonora. 5 seconds to get it off. Edwards, it'll count if it goes. Breaks off the block into the fourth quarter. We go here from Bud Castle Gymnasium. It's the Sonora Wildcats 64, Buffaloes 26.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
(64-26) Sonora Wildcats leading the Amador Buffaloes for this Motherlode League matchup. Sonora Wildcats going to look at a 1-0 record in league play start off, but they still have to go against powerhouses like Calaveras. Bret Hart, they took him down once already, but it was only an 11-point game, and what we know about sports is it's hard to beat the same team twice, and Bret Hart, they have a powerful team, and you can't look over that even though you've already beat them. Final 8 minutes of this one. Sonora Wildcats outside shooting has been on fire, and we will have our Minner's Tree Company player of the game once it concludes as well, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And it's going to be tough trying to decipher which one of these Sonora Wildcat players deserves that player of the game, because each one of them has done so many different things on this court. They've all scored, but it's going to be those additive things on the court that's going to push them into that player of the game category. Here's Roger Edwards for the Wildcats. He's pushing Alberto baseline. Earns just 10 feet in front of him. Powers through in an offensive foul.
Foul number 10, Isaac Aaron, that's his first.
Alberto calling for it in the corner. Going to get the defender to move his feet. Pass deflected, stolen. Hot dog Hodson. He goes in with the left hand, makes the nice move. Right, calling for the play to get to Solis. He's off by just an inch. Offensive board to Alberto. Puts up a three himself. Battles off the front iron. Back to the corner. Buffalo's trying to swing it back door. Aarons pokes it out. Wyatt Holt will come back in for Sonora. Isaac Aarons heads to the bench for most likely the last time. Spin inside, gave it up. Noah Wright picks up another steal, but then throws it away as he leads Roger Edwards just a tad too much. Solis to the middle, swings it across to Holt, blocked from behind. What seemed like a great move was then stopped by Miles Cowan, taken right back by Roger Edwards, puts it off the backboard for Holt, and a miscommunication as it was untimed. Holt will still attack, and he's fouled by Cowan.
Foul for number 5, Miles Cohen. That's his 4th personal. First team foul shooting 2, Wyatt Holt.
Holt was 1 of 2 at the free throw line in the first half. It's a chance to redeem himself, but misses his first.
Back in for the Buffalo, number 31, Johnny Melton.
0 of 2 on this trip for Wyatt Holt. 66-28 current score. Buffalo's better second half than first half. And that continues with Hot Dog Hodson.
Hot Dog Hudson.
Shot won't count. There was a push before it.
No basket pushes, foul number 1, Bryce Applegate.
It was actually an offensive foul on Bryce Applegate.
Isaac Aarons.
And Isaac Aarons will come back in play for Sonora, takes out Wyatt Holt. He was only out for about 2.5 minutes.
Fouls on number 25, Colton Earl, his first, 13th foul. Back in for the Buffaloes, number 10, Carter DeBoer.
Final 2 minutes. Solis to Alberto. He'll take it himself. He's got it. He's wanted it all game and finally finishes it off.
Nice putback by number 31, Johnny Melton.
Johnny Melton will once again score inside the paint. And last time I was here for a Sonora basketball game, it was against Livingston. And it was the highest scoring game for the Wildcats, where they put up 70 points. And here, just 1 point away from tying that up. Sidestep 3, knocked down. It's Bryce Applegate. Excuse me, that was the game against Lathrop. My apologies. 78 points is what they put up in that matchup. Here, Edwards, knocked down from the wing. With Hot Dog Hodson in front of his face, Edwards throws it down from the outside. Amador too little too late, finally scoring late in this fourth quarter. Only 30 seconds remain. No shot clock for Sonora, 72-38. Remember, we will have our Remitters Tree Company player of the game after the conclusion, so stay tuned for that. Wildcats just trying to play keep away to finish out the remainder of the 7 seconds. (72-38) is the final score. Sonora Wildcats 1-0 in league play. Amador Buffaloes will move to 0-1. Stay tuned for our player of the game up next.
Minners Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minners Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
Our purpose is to provide you with the best quality drink available and the fastest service. Now with 10 little yellow drive-through coffee shops in the foothills of the Sierra Nevada. Voted best cup of coffee 16 years in a row. Check out our menu and locations at deoespresso.com.
SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family-owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and zero.
Sonora Wildcats with a very, very convincing Motherlode League win, 72-38 over the Amador Buffaloes. We have our player of the game, Noah Wright. It's been a long time coming. We've been here a few times, and I don't want to say we've looked past you each time, but we know that you could do a lot better. And today ended with 17 points and 5 made three-pointers. How are you feeling as this the first league win?
Great. It's great to go into league feeling good with a win, and hopefully we can keep this momentum going forward and, keep it going into the rest of the league, hopefully take league.
And now looking ahead, you have Calaveras. You already beat Bret Hart once, but you can't really look at that currently because it wasn't an actual league game. But how do you feel and how are you confident in your abilities as you go into these next matchups?
Oh, yeah. We're feeling good. We've been practicing well. Everybody's playing well in practice. Our team chemistry's going up. We're getting better. We're definitely ready for the next few games. And, yeah.
All right, now let's ask this question a little bit differently because this is player of the game. We're talking about you. Confident in your abilities. How are you looking?
Oh, yeah. I'm just going to keep doing what I know I can do and, keep shooting, hopefully get teammates involved, get some assists in there. And, I'm feeling good.
Well, 17 points, 5 made three-pointers, definitely something to be proud about. We look forward to the rest of the league and what you're going to be able to show us.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. 72-38 is the final score from Bud Castle Gymnasium. Until next time, for Sonora Wildcat Basketball, I've been Levi Flores, the voice of choice, producer Jeremy Hurtado, Cole Park, and Pride Wright, our camera operators. We'll see you next time.